All right, KTC, I'm incredibly excited to be kicking off the brand new season this week, and I just want to take a little time to talk about why I put things together the way I put things together and what you can expect to see over the course of this next training block. So, first of all, I do want to recognize that some of you still have races on the calendar, and doing this foundational work will still pay dividends in your race performance. You will need to add on additional race-specific swim, bike, and run work, but doing this foundational stuff, which I've been doing for a few weeks already, and I have a late season race, I'm already feeling the benefits of doing that work. So hopefully you can layer that into your program or attend any of the sessions, and you will feel the benefits from doing this. Everyone else who's kind of taking a little bit of an off season, hopefully this will bring you back into a nice, easy transition back to moving again. And those of you that have been going strong all the way up until now, this is a perfect time to do a little bit of a reset. Focus on the foundation so that we can build upon that and keep you healthy through the entire year, which is the whole crux of what we're doing right now. When I first started into the sport of triathlon, I had zero idea how to train, what to do. I basically just went out and I swam and I biked and I ran as hard as I could all the time, as much as I could, and thought, well, if I just keep doing this, I'll get better. And I did to a point, but unfortunately what I also got was injured, and I got injured a lot. I pretty much, you name the injury, I've had it, and I lost months of training. I lost entire seasons, and when I had those breaks and consistencies, I just could not achieve the level of performance because I wasn't able to train consistently. Not to mention the worst part, which was the mental health hit it takes every time you want to do something, but your body says, no, I can't do it. There's nothing more depressing than being injured. So that's what we want to avoid this year, and that is why we come back to focusing on doing this work. I am pleased to say probably in the last 7-8 years, I've had one tiny injury, and that was this season in my foot. And it was just a little niggle I was able to manage, and it didn't affect my training too much. And I can attribute that success to all this work that I do. Proper warm-ups, proper activation, proper cool downs, good foundation of strength, stability, mobility, flexibility, and that is what we are going to do here. So hopefully you can take these skills and apply them to every workout, not just at this phase, but through the entire season. So that is going to be our main focus. The first week, we are going to be keeping it pretty simple. We're going to be focusing on doing some dynamic warm-ups. This is a dynamic warm-up I pretty much do before every workout that I do. It's the same sequence. You don't have to get super complicated. Basically, just moving each joint segment, getting all the muscle groups fired up. That's it. Then we're going to also focus on some nice cool downs, some static stretching. Hopefully you can incorporate that into the program. There are times for static stretching and there are times for not static stretching, depending on whether you are injured or not, and we will talk about in the future. But again, really good to layer on into the completion of every workout. As well as we are going to be talking or doing some stability work, some balance work, and you're going to see those in lieu of the track workouts on the Wednesday and Fridays. So really quick overview of the week, and it's going to look similar week to week. Mondays are recovery days. We're keeping the swimming simple. Again, we're going to focus on some activation in the beginning. Swim sets will be nice and easy. We're going to focus on some more elementary aspects of swimming, as well as being able to swim interval sets a little bit better, swim as a group a little bit better, swimming etiquette, hopefully get more out of you in the pool again as a group. The Wednesday, Fridays, these will be the, I would say, most important workouts of the week, the foundation workouts, where, again, we're going to focus a lot on balance and stability and those joints that I talked about earlier. On the bike, we're bringing our biking inside, so a lot of it will be getting you all set up on Zwift. Now, the first thing that we need to do to get riding properly on Zwift is to set your training zones. There'll be more information coming out on training zones as well, but that will be the focus of this week, and then we can start bringing in all the other workouts. But we need to know your FTP because that's the way Zwift will conduct the workouts. If you've never been on Zwift before or know nothing about it, I'd recommend head over to Zwift.com, learn all about it, and hopefully get set up. Moving on to the running, same idea. We're going to be running on Zwift a lot of the times as well if you have that technology. If not, no worries, you don't need to. And hopefully we can set some training zones for your paces as well so that what you receive through Training Peaks in terms of pace prescriptions, they will be hopefully accurate. Saturdays we turn on again, so we are going to be doing more dry land, swim specific dry land on the Saturday morning, followed by our longer swim. And if you'd like to jump on the bike on your own on the Saturday, you're more than welcome to do that. We do have a little bit of nice weather left you might be able to salvage. And then we are going for our group run on Sunday. If you care to join, we're going to pare that back a little bit, and of course you can adjust based on your race goals or where you are fitness wise right now or what your body will let you do or time commitments. So that's pretty much what you can expect in this first little training block. Again, this is some of the most important work to set that foundation in which we're going to be able to build your training stress as we go and keep you as resilient as possible. Even if you do this stuff well, there's a good chance you're going to experience some sort of niggle or injury along the way, and that is just part of the game, unfortunately. Knowing your limits, knowing when to pare back, knowing when to address any issues that you might feel are coming up is incredibly important. We can use Training Peaks as a tool to manage our stress and rest, which I'm going to show you more about in future videos. And hopefully, if you do all this work well, if you do all this work consistently, you'll be able to train all the way through the season, enjoy it, everything it should be, and have just one heck of a 2023-2024 season. So that's where we're at. I can't wait to get her started, and I'll see you at your first session, hopefully tomorrow morning, but if not, the next one you make. Good night.